Kart World has been out for about 3 weeks now, and many people have been playing this game to death. And that's myself included, honestly. While I've seen many polarizing opinions on this game, I honestly think that this is easily one of the best Mario Karts yet, and there are so many great things about this game, between the wild, wacky, yet pretty big character roster, to the amazing selection of music that has been completely remastered and redone for this game. But the most important part of any Mario Kart game, of course, is the tracks that you could race on, and there is a wide variety of them. So today, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite courses from this game. Now note, when I say the top 5 courses, I'm talking about the courses themselves. I'm not talking about any intermissions or any connecting areas to different courses. I am talking specifically about each course individually. And honestly, I don't have a particular order. I'm not ranking these in any kind of set order, so keep that in mind as I go through the list. So without any further ado, let's get started. Firstly, we got Wario Shipyard, which returns from Mario Kart 7. I honestly really liked this track back in Mario Kart 7, and I'm really happy to see it return here. This time, they actually gave it a really good visual glow-up. Obviously, the leap from the Nintendo 3DS to the Nintendo Switch 2 really did this course justice, but even more than that, I really liked that they kept this course very similar and authentic to what the original course was. A lot of courses, like Dino Dino Jungle for instance here, took a lot of creative liberties and really shook up the track that we originally knew and changed it to adapt a little bit more to the world that it's in. With Wario Shipyard, however, they kept it very authentic like I said, and I really do appreciate that. The only thing that they actually ended up changing, and this is game-wide and not just for the course, is that you no longer go underwater. You're more so gliding on it like with a jet ski, and honestly, I think it lends to some pretty cool tricks and stuff. Besides that though, the shipwreck vibes that this course has obviously gives off a very scary, haunted story about a ship that crashed due to either a great storm or a great monster at sea, and now you're just scavenging the remains. It's really a great vibe for a course as well, very unique, and I really like it. So yeah, Wario Shipyard had to be in this top 5 list. Airship Fortress is the next one, and honestly, this was another classic returning one from Mario Kart DS, and like Wario Shipyard, it remains very faithful to the original course from the DS. And visually, this track got even more of an upgrade from the Nintendo DS to now on the Nintendo Switch 2. And yes, I recognize that both of these courses were also in Mario Kart Tour, but I'm not acknowledging that one. I'm talking about main console Mario Kart games. Anyways, there's not much more for me to really say about this course. It's a fan favorite that many people love and have very fond memories of back from the Nintendo DS, and to have it return, to have it be very authentic to what the original course did back in DS, it's amazing. I love this course, and of course the music is absolutely jamming. They did a really good job with the remix to this course's music. Boo Cinema is up now, and boy oh boy, I freaking love this one. This one is the typical Boo Haunted Mansion stage, but instead of a haunted mansion, it's a movie theater, and I really like the aesthetics of this course. Kinda like with Wario Shipyard, it's more unique, it's less generic, and I really appreciate it for trying something different. Between all of the boos that are floating around the course, literally hopping into a movie theater screen and driving along film reels, it's such a unique course, and I really like it. The only minor nitpick I have about it is I feel like the film reels where you see Princess Peach in her scared pose, I feel like it would have been better suited for Luigi to be the character in those film reels given the relationship that Luigi has with the boos. But that's such a minor nitpick in an otherwise nearly perfect course. The music, of course, fits this course so freaking well, blending that kind of haunted house Boo theme with a kind of old jazzy kind of theme that reminds you of like the 30s and the 40s, you know, and that kind of old school kind of feeling that obviously this old school movie theater is trying to give off. It does it so well, and I think it is masterfully done. Great job, Nintendo, for this amazing course. Rainbow Road is up next, and I honestly was debating if I even wanted to put this one on here, because I'll be honest, I think Rainbow Road is overrated. I've never personally loved many of the Rainbow Roads, with the exception of Mario Kart 7's actually. I really liked Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road. But this one is another one that I can actually say I really do enjoy. The one thing that's great about this track is that it's very diverse. There are so many different intricate parts to this track, as it is probably the longest track in the game. It takes forever to complete, which actually is my little nitpick about this course. I do think it is a tad on the too long side, but it is such a great Rainbow Road that I know many people have been in awe of, and I really think it does a great job of being the best last course that you play on in Mario Kart World. I think it caps off the list of courses very, very well. It's visually very appealing. I love the part at the end where there's the train that has different elements from some of the other courses in the game. I really like that segment where there's a lot of jagged twists and turns and all that. There's a lot that's great about this course, and I'm very happy to say that I actually really do enjoy this Rainbow Road way more than Mario Kart 8, like a billion times more than Mario Kart 8. Before we get on to my number one favorite, and it actually is my favorite even though this list isn't ordered, this is my favorite course, let me do some honorable mentions here real quick. Firstly, we got DK Spaceport. I mean, what hasn't already been said about this course? I love the DK theming of it. I love that it introduces you really well to all the different mechanics like rail riding and wall riding. I think it does a really good job at it. And just watching the robot Donkey Kong climb up the tower, really freaking cool. Great Question Mark Ruins is honestly a really underrated one that I feel like I haven't heard too many people talk about. What I love about this course is I love the jungly kind of vibe. I love all the different alternate paths and shortcuts that you can take. I think it's a really slept on course, and I mainly brought it up here just to give it some love. Starview Peak is my last honorable mention, and this course really is a visual beauty on the Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, look at that glistening water. Like, oh my god, Nintendo really cooked with this course in terms of the visuals. It's a really fun one to race on. It's a very visually pleasing course, and it's just a great course overall. Bowser's Castle. Conversely to the Rainbow Roads that I've never really been that big of a fan of, I've always loved the Bowser's Castle, with the Bowser's Castle on the Nintendo GameCube being my personal favorite, and the fact that I got a remix in Mario Kart World, thank frickin' God. But honestly, one of Mario Kart 8's weaker points was the Bowser's Castle map. I actually did not like Bowser's Castle in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or / Mario Kart 8, and I am so happy to say that Mario Kart World nailed Bowser's Castle. The music is so upbeat. I love the electric guitar, I love the energy and the power in it, and I love how difficult this course is. Having mushrooms in this course is honestly the most important thing in the world, because mushrooms will get you through the lava and will help you accomplish the shortcuts, and without them, you have a very high risk of running off the course and going into the lava, and I think it is brilliant. I love how hard this track is. I love how, the music energizes you. I love the visuals of it. I think it looks amazing. I think it is just the best Bowser's Castle that we've had since Mario Kart Double Dash, and I absolutely mean it. This is a great course, and I know with what I said about the Great Question Mark Ruins, I think this course is not getting talked about enough. I feel like people are highlighting Rainbow Road more, and I just think that this is easily the best course in the game. I absolutely love it, and I've really been enjoying it. What about you guys though? What is your favorite track in Mario Kart World? I would love to hear what you all have to say down below in the comments. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be up to date on when I upload videos, and consider becoming a ZakPak member. It would mean a lot to me. And until next time, you guys, I will see you all in the next video.